Hey loves, I'm back with another DIY, and this is for mason jars. I think they work perfectly in the kitchen on the counter. To see how I did this, just go ahead and keep on watching. Gonna need 3 mason jars, or more if you like to color more. 3 things of paint. You can decide. I decided to go with those 3 colors. A brown, so you can darken it. Paintbrushes, pots to put them in, and also a little bit of twine. So to go ahead and start off, all I'm going to do is start with my first color, and this color is in Pumpkin, and it's by Tranform-mason. I'll link it down below. But I'm going to go ahead and just open that up and get it all ready to go, make sure there's no debris or anything in it. And then I'm going to shake up my paint. You want to make sure you do shake it up. This is for glass enamel, so it can get a little watery. I'm going to go ahead and put that all over the jar. Just, you know, it's a little bit hard to work with, so you want to make sure you have the paint in as many different locations as possible. I'm going to take that paintbrush and go ahead and just smooth it around. It's pretty self-explanatory. Just go ahead and work it on the inside. Try not to get as many streaks. Personally, I think the streaks in certain spots adds a little bit of charm to it. It also adds a little bit of more antique look, so that's really good. So once you go ahead and get that all the way around, you're going to take that brown, and I'm just putting it directly on the paintbrush. You can do whichever you like. Sorry, there's a little jump there. And I'm going to spread that around. Like I said, all that's going to do is darken it up a little bit and make it look a little bit more fall and not so much spring. That even though it's called pumpkin, it's a little bit too much of a bright color for me. So you're just going to spread that around as much as possible, and try, like I said, not to have too many streaks from the bristles of the paintbrush. And that is what it should look like, just paint inside basically. I'm not going to be placing anything in the jar, so it doesn't really matter what it looks like. I'm going to continue that with both of the other 2 colors. The red color that I decided to use is still from Tranform-mason, and it is berry red, and then the yellow color that I decided to use is lemon. And you know, with this you really just want to eyeball it and make sure that you get them as much as possible. With the yellow, I did realize that obviously yellow is much of a lighter color than orange and red, so I had to go back and end up adding a little bit more, because once I added that brown, I realized it was a little bit more see-through than I would like. So I just added a little bit more, and it was pretty much okay after that. Okay, so the jars are right there. We're going to go ahead and take that. Now what you want to do, this is completely optional, but once again I think it adds a little bit more of a hay inspired look, and this is the exact same pile that I used from the last DIY. I'm going to just cut one of those long pieces in half and then tie a bow around it. And you can either tie it twice or you can tie a bow like I did, whichever you choose. I do want to say that you need to let these sit for a full 24 hours on their sides without putting the lid on. If you do put the lid on, I actually made this mistake in the first place. It will dry, or I'm sorry, it won't dry at all, and all of the paint will just slide down. So make sure that you let them sit on their sides for at least 24 hours, and you can kind of feel on the inside and see if they're dry or not. But there you go. That is pretty much what it looked like. The finished look for all 3 of them. I think it's super cute and a nice fun thing to do. Thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned guys. Bye!